All right, so before we get too ahead of ourselves, you know, we're talking a lot about ClickBank now and all that stuff. So we're going to jump right into an extended traffic explanation, because I know everybody wants to learn how to get traffic to their website, etc. It's one of the most frequently asked questions ever. So I will drop knowledge, multiple sources of traffic right now. We're going to talk about free traffic, paid traffic, assets, all sorts of really cool things. Traffic assets, I should say. And then we're going to get right back into building a funnel. And I'm going to use this whiteboard for a lot of that. So first of all, you have to understand this, guys. Write this down and listen to what I'm saying, okay? Traffic is the result of advertising, okay? For those of you who don't know, or for those that do know, but kind of overlooked this fact, you advertise, right? What's the result of advertising? People coming to your store or coming to your restaurant or coming to your website, all right? So there's multiple ways of advertising, pretty much. And there's multiple ways of getting traffic also without the typical idea you have in your head of advertising, like a billboard on the side of the road, or a radio ad, or a TV ad, or a banner ad, or etc. There's multiple ways of doing that, okay? All right, so the first thing I have to explain too is you can be an affiliate or you can be a vendor. All right, now the reason I'm explaining this is because as an affiliate, it's really your job to get traffic, right? As a vendor, it's more of a job to receive the traffic. Now, as a vendor, you're also gonna probably wanna do some paid traffic, you're gonna wanna get banner ads, you're gonna wanna have an affiliate program. So it's kind of like if you're a vendor, you're receiving traffic from affiliates, and if you're an affiliate, where are you gonna receive the traffic? Well, there's multiple ways of doing this. In fact, I'm going to also show you a method where you can be an affiliate and have other affiliates send you traffic, believe it or not, okay? I've never seen this lesson anywhere online. It's kind of interesting, and you will see how it makes sense. But then I want to talk a little bit, because we're talking about so much affiliate marketing here in terms of, you know, the basics and the foundation of understanding how to get traffic, right? We're going to also talk about affiliate networks, okay? Okay, and that would be, some of my favorites are ClickBank, Commission Junction, JVZoo, I should say Amazon, of course. There's this little network called Warrior Plus for MMO products, digital, you know, B2B products, stuff like that. And I guess what we'll do is we'll talk a little bit about all of those. Of course, there's many, many more, you have to understand, okay? There's many, many more marketplaces where affiliates and vendors are getting together, right? So, we're also going to talk about launches and cross promos, and what are the difference between those, okay? After we talk about that, we're going to talk about your list, okay? And when I talk about your list, you have to understand that this is also an intro into email marketing, which is an entire art on its own, okay? It's worthy of a 12-hour video, okay? But we will dive into it a little bit. And then we're going to talk about your YouTube. We're going to talk about your Facebook. And I'm talking about just organic right here. I haven't gotten into the paid ads thing. And then we're going to talk about appearances. And then we're going to talk about paid traffic. All right, now with paid traffic, we're going to be talking about PPC, AdWords, Facebook ads, solo ads, banner ads. And then we're going to talk about something really interesting, okay? We're also going to talk about internet real estate. All right, and what is this? Expired domain names. YouTube channels for sale. Bam! We're going to talk about Facebook pages for sale. We're going to talk about buying a website. We're going to talk about buying a list. And then I also want to just add in some little notes here, like Craigslist and forums and little alternative ways of getting traffic. And then we'll talk about adult video sites. I know, that's a little bit, risque, but throw that in there, all right? What do you do with all of this traffic once you've acquired your, people's YouTube accounts, you've acquired an expired domain name that was a huge website and someone forgot to pay the bill or whatnot or gave up on it? Like you see it sometimes with like presidential campaigns. Once the one campaigner loses, sometimes they let their domain expire. It's happened. And then there's a ton of traffic coming from the domain, right? So what do you do when you acquire this traffic? You do one or two things. You're either going to use it as an affiliate to get commissions, or you're going to be sending it to, for instance, your squeeze page to build a list, or you're going to be using it to just straight up make a lot of money and sell your services or products, right? So with these different affiliate networks, ClickBank has a lot of info products. They have categories, okay? And some of their categories are, for instance, business and investing. You'll see a lot of stock market, how to play the stock market. And then you'll see a lot of crypto offers like, hey, how to make money with Bitcoin and altcoins and stuff like that. You'll see other categories like health and fitness, where they've got everything from how to cure your rotting foot to how to solve your diabetes, etc. Stuff that I don't really dabble in, but gigantic. There's six-pack abs, how to lose weight. You've probably seen a lot of those types of offers. A lot of digital products. ClickBank is one of the first sites that I got involved in way back in the day, and I got involved with them not because I wanted affiliates. I didn't even know what affiliates was. I didn't know about PayPal, and I didn't know about merchant accounts or anything like that. So I did a search on Google and ClickBank came up. I said, how to take payments, how to process payments. And ClickBank came up. I thought, oh wow, it's only $50 to have a vendor account. So I signed up, and then before I knew it, I was making all these sales and they weren't for the full amount. And I was like, what the heck's going on there? And it was because affiliates were pushing it for me. So, for instance, my site back then was $15, right? And so I log into the ClickBank account, there was like $40, and I saw there was like 8 sales or something. I was like, why is it only like, it's not 15, if obviously 8 sales at $15 would be a heck of a lot more than $40, right? But it was because affiliates were selling it. So I was like, oh, they're not gonna take my money. And so I killed the affiliate percentage and I brought it all the way down to like 5% or something. And then the next day there wasn't any money. I was like, huh, well, I guess I could use the affiliates, because if I'm sending traffic myself, I'll keep 100%, and that's just extra money. And little did I know I was way down on the marketplace. You move up on that marketplace, it's kind of like the Billboard charts. Like if your song is like the #1 song in the United States, you get to #1, you're famous, right? Well, that's kind of how it is on ClickBank as a vendor, right? As an affiliate, they come in really freaking handy just as an affiliate who has a YouTube channel or whatever, because sometimes it's like, what the heck do you sell? Like that example I gave before, like you have a tree house YouTube channel where you're doing carpentry. It's like, how can you monetize from that? You can sell hammers and nails and Home Depot affiliate program in your description box. But what about when it comes to instructional stuff, right? Because a lot of the sites on ClickBank are made to convert with cold traffic. They're really hot offers. It's like an infomercial all on one page. So ClickBank is really great for digital products. They also have physical products, and now they've gotten more into, I think they're pretty much everything except for like services. So when you apply for ClickBank, if you apply for approval, if you have your own product, be careful not to tell them that you're going to be doing a service for someone. So ClickBank isn't really the place to go if you want to do a service. That's more like PayPal or a merchant account, all right? Commission Junction is one of the biggest affiliate networks that handles the affiliate tracking for a lot of big companies. Like I believe Home Depot, I just brought that up, I think they're on Commission Junction. Best Buy is on Commission Junction, Musician's Friend is on Commission Junction, and you can check it out by going to cj.com. It's very similar to Amazon, except Amazon is just like when you join Amazon, you're putting you're basically just, as an affiliate, you're letting them take care of everything, and they just have, it's through Amazon, so it's 1% for everything, pretty much. With Commission Junction, it can go all over the place. There could be like an airplane parts company that gives out 10%, all right? Straight off the bat, like 10%. And every company on Commission Junction, it's up to them to decide their own rules. So they're all independent companies that have all their own rules. That's pretty much the way I could explain it. Me, I'm like a big launch guy. I'm have a lot of experience with Commission Junction like way back in the day, but nowadays, the only commissions I get from Commission Junction nowadays are with the GoDaddy affiliate program, because I'm into big, domaining and stuff. So that's the only experience I have nowadays. So I'm not gonna go off on a rant about Commission Junction solely because I don't do a lot of it nowadays. But back in the day, I used to sell musical instruments like crazy on there with Beats 365, because the Musician's Friend affiliate program is with Commission Junction, and they would pay all the way up to 8%. Now, Amazon, I believe, does, it's like they start you off slow with a smaller percentage when you're getting started out, and if you make enough sales, you get a bigger percentage. But with physical products, which we're talking about right now, you got to give the vendors a break. They're not going to pay you 70% commission like a ClickBank product, because there's an actual profit margin, there's an actual physical product. Like if there's a digital product, this is what I see a lot of people make a big mistake, is when they're starting out, they're just like me and making that mistake where I made my percentage really low because I was like, I don't want affiliates getting a percentage. That's a big mistake, because without those affiliates, there's a lot of them, and so power in numbers, you're going to make much, much more, but you've got to do at least 50%. I've seen guys do 30%. Oh, but it's a really great product. Well, you're on a marketplace, and if you look at every other offer on ClickBank Marketplace, they're all like 70%, 60%, 75%. Okay, so in this, because it's a digital product, it's like, that type of thing.